Stephen, another victory under the belt. Maybe a bit of stuttered performance at times, but getting the result done, you must be pleased enough.
I think so. I think that was the message really. It was a bit stuttering. We didn't really get any flow into the game. We always felt in control of it, but at 0-0 and 1-0, there's always that threat that they can put a good ball into the box. And listen, they had a couple of opportunities the longer the game went on. So I think that's our biggest frustration, is that when you're in control of a game, today it was just a fine little pass. The pitch is a little bit bumpy, and it's been a bit frosty. I think there's been lots of games played on it, so it wasn't conducive to free-flowing football, put it that way. But I just felt at times in the final third we made the wrong choice too often. Too often we came out, we were in good areas and we came out of it. We felt as if at times we took too many touches in midfield, we took too many touches at the back, played too many negative passes, so it was difficult. I think we were fully deserving to win the game, but I feel as if we'd had a wee bit more quality in the right areas and made better choices, it could have been more comfortable.
With the number of clean sheets your sides are picking up at the minute, Craigan, you feel you're developing a team that are difficult to beat as well as good going forward at times as well?
Well, I haven't even thought about it. I haven't been brutally honest. It's not something we specifically set out to do. We set out to be organised and defenders to cover gaps. And to be fair to them, it's chops and changes all the time. Jason Crones has missed the last few games. He was back in. Jordan didn't play against Sligo, but played against Dunfermline, the game after that. So it can be unsettling at times. Yusuf coming on the second half, but someone's getting clean sheets is that. But it would be nice to be a little bit further ahead, and almost relax a little bit more, because it's always a little bit edgy. They bring a big lump on towards the end and they start putting balls in the box, and it poses a different kind of problem. So we just want them to work hard. We want them to try and improve. We've got high aspirations for a lot of those players on that pitch. Sometimes I wonder, do they have the same aspiration for themselves? I keep using that we word. We want them to do so much. I just want them to do so much as well. And for some of them, it's reiterating the same message, which is frustrating. We want strikers to score goals. We want defenders to be clinical in defending. Okay, they've got a clean sheet. We want midfield players to put balls in the areas that's going to hurt the opposition. We want our wide players with pace to run beyond the game, because that's where they can hurt the opposition. So it's still work in progress. It is another victory. It is another win. But I think general frustration is that we can be better.
Dean Cornelius came into the side today. What did you make of his performance and what he gave to your side? Obviously one of the younger boys in the team today.
He was efficient, how he went about his game, and I think that's the important bit when you're a young player trying to come into a team a little bit older than you, or it's not your usual team. You want to come in and get through the game without standing out too much in a negative kind of frame of mind. He'll be content that he's got through 90 minutes. Hopefully it's something he can build on moving forward, but he looked calm and composed. He made a couple of little errors, or a couple of little choices in possession, which if I asked him, he'll know why he made them, and it was at times taking one touch and taking little risks. But I thought he was efficient in his business. He went about it. He was quiet. He was composed. It didn't faze him. I know it's only a reserve game, but he's going from under 18s to reserve football, so it didn't faze him at all. He didn't look out of place. He can be pleased with his afternoon's work, and I just hope the likes of Stuart McKinstry and Jack Brown, Adam Kerrings, who are sitting on the bench watching and thinking, I want to be next. I want that little opportunity. But that comes from training well. We expect a level of training standard that they have to reach. At the minute they're on the brink. There's a few of them up and down, and they're a little bit inconsistent. That's going to be the case. But when they see one of their own teammates going in and they can see Dean can handle it, I'm sure they think they can handle it as well, and we hope so.
Well done again, Stephen, and thanks for your time.
Boys, thank you.